Where did HVAC start for you, and what made you get certified?
Well, believe it or not, man, HVAC started for me really by chance. You know what I mean? I don't have my dad, my uncles, or nobody is in the trades. So probably around my senior year of high school, some guys came, my grandmother stayed in some row houses. Some guys came through just to change out the furnaces and stuff like that. They were doing some rehabbing to the actual development. And I just started going down there asking questions. I didn't really know what I wanted to do pretty much after high school. I didn't want to go to school for a long time. I wanted to be a veterinarian or a marine biologist, but I'm just like, man, that's too long to go to school for. You know what I'm saying? So got into talking with them. So they turned me on to a Coin American, the trade school. So once I graduated out of high school, I actually got plugged in with a heating and cooling company. And I was supposed to be just sitting there to do their security work, watching their trucks and different things like that. Started talking with them. They started inviting me into the customers' houses, started following them, picking up on what they was doing. And it was just steady interest in me, you know what I'm saying? So once they, was showing me all this, I started getting my hands on. They told the owner about me that I catch on real fast. And he came out, he was like, man, I'm how the guys teach you how to do this, So happened, they started teaching me. Job ended. They have hired me on full time. The crazy part about it, I ended up they tried to carjack me that summer. You know what I mean? So I tore my car up. So I couldn't even make it to the job, full time. So sitting around the crib trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. I'm out of high school now. End up enrolling in trade school and been doing it ever since.
What was the hardest part about learning HVAC? I know it's dangerous dealing with gas and all of that.
Well, if you're mechanically inclined, it's really not difficult. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff is just repetition. You know what I'm saying? As long as you continue to keep doing something over and over again, you know what I'm saying, and you know how to work some tools, everything else is kind of teachable. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that I can really point out the really one difficult part of it. Okay. You know what I mean? So
what was one of the toughest jobs that you encountered? Okay, let me ask it that way.
Well, one of the toughest jobs that I've encountered, you're saying over my career?
Oh, yeah, over your career.
Yeah, your 33 long years career.
Well, I really can't say that it's been a tough job. I think, because I've been doing it so long, I think it's like with any other job. You're going to have your good days and you're going to have your bad days. You know what I'm saying? It's just really kind of just a long day. You know what I'm saying? Where something can be where anything that can go wrong on that job, like let's say you put in a furnace, can go wrong. That's a bad day for you. You know what I'm saying? Opposed to like if somebody's working in the office and, you entering charges, you know what I'm saying? So, a long day is just a bad day, but I wouldn't really say that it's been one that's really difficult that stood out.
Okay.